at an old airport, Berlin, and I wanted to show you something about perspective. Focus on that M, red M. At what point do you not see it anymore when we change the altitude of the camera? Okay, now we're bringing it back into altitude, and you're gonna see M, the M again. Going down in altitude, because of perspective, the M is disappearing, and you're gonna see a lot of ground and surface here, but not over there. So now you have a horizon of around 2 or 3 meters, and behind that is the M. So when we raise our altitude, you can see the M again. And the similar thing with the sun. It can disappear behind the horizon because of perspective. And then if you go into altitude, you can bring back the sun again. But you're seeing the M here. And just because it's flat on the floor, that doesn't matter. It can be an object that can be as high as that skyscraper over there, for example. I mean, I don't know what we get there. If we get there any, we would have to go closer to the floor. Of course I can't, because then the camera. There is my phone. But you can make that disappear because of perspective as well. The closer you go to the floor. And so that's just a demonstration of how perspective works, how parallax works. While we have a horizon that might be about there because of our altitude, ants, for example, have a different kind of horizon. And I'm not close to the floor, as close to the floor as ants. I would have to turn the phone to get even closer. Let's do it, try it. You would have to turn your device as well to witness that. Now it's much closer to the floor. That would be about the vision of an ant. That's our vision, horizon, of about 5 kilometers. That's ant vision, or even a little bit higher than ants, because this is, the camera might be around 1 centimeter, but ants are just a millimeter above ground. So you get a lot of surface here, and the horizon would be just a few meters of radius, a circumference that is around an ant. So would the ant claim that it lives on a ball that has a radius of, I don't know, 5 kilometers, because that transposes to ball mathematics then. If you have a horizon of 5 meters, the ball would be a ball with a radius of 5 kilometers. But again, now because people are here, before people weren't here, perspective, look at the M. Focus on the M here. Now you can clearly see it, but when we decrease the altitude, because of perspective, it's gonna disappear. And when we increase the altitude again, because of perspective, it's gonna come back into view. And the same happens with the sun or the moon. Of course, with the sun you have much more distance. Earth does not have to be a ball in order to perceive a sunset, because we're so close to the floor on Earth and the distances are giant, that it creates this illusion of the sun setting.